Welcome back to week 10 of the Trainer School League. Today, I'm your host, Naolis, and I have my co-host here, LordLuneth. How you doing, LordLuneth?
What's up, gamers? I'm chilling.
Awesome. I'm chilling too. Just got off of our fight, actually, so we're experiencing the apologies for any hostility.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, this week, match 3, we have our two contestants here, the Red Hot Chili Pelippers and the Chillin Cyndaquils. One heat master, I would say, always bringing some incredible in unforeseen sets from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and then the tried and true team from the Chillin Cyndaquils that took me down last week in an incredible showing from that Toxicroak. But let's go into the teams and look at the Red Hot Chili Peppers team first off and see how it will fare against them. Salt.
Yeah, looking at this team, I'm kind of like I'm actually expecting a lot of the setup mons to come. I'm really expecting like some setup shenanigans to happen.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Like even just going behind a substitute and then just being like, all right, let me just click all my buttons.
Yeah, a lot of the defensive mons on Salt's team lends to Red Chili Peppers being able to just set up, and like Terra Captain's remaining the same in this Hydreigon and this Cloyster, and just gonna be really the main things to look out for. I think are this Toxicroak and Spore. I think that's like a big thing, but Spore can be bounced back by this Hatterene and not really give a crap. And then just this Toxicroak is outsped by quite a few things here. Just needs to make sure, unlike I did, make sure you have actually the correct nature to outspeed it.
Hmm.
But yeah, this Farigiraf it alone even looks fantastic. I hope it brings some. We see some setup from that too. We've seen him try a few times. Maybe this week he'll succeed.
Yeah.
And then on to the Chillin Cyndaquils. Once again, no changes on those Terra Captains. Still that Magnezone and that Espeon. Anything in
Yeah,
particular you want to see come from this?
I mean, I'm sitting here. I'm like that. I mean, at least like those are the two Pokemon that are gonna hit like a truck, right? That are the Terra Captains. Like that. This Espeon is fast and it has a very good special attack stat. I'm expecting it to put in a lot of work.
Oh yeah, and it gets some pretty good coverage with that Dazzling Gleam, and just it gets access to Calm Mind now. All of the evolutions got that, so it can just try to set up in front of some stuff. What I'm looking forward to potentially is this Toxicroak. When you think about it, a Choice Scarf Toxicroak puts in quite a bit of work. Poison types are pretty strong into the Red Hot Chili Peppers team, and
Yeah, it might prove to just be a big issue. Just run through with the gunk shot again. Maybe even like carrying like a better set for like with like dry skin.
yeah, this Toxicroak.
Or-
did I say Toxicroak or I meant to say Toxtricity?
Oh, toxicity.
Yeah, I meant to say that the choice scarf on that just can outspeed most of Rivenhelper's team, and just get off some really good damage. Electric and poison coverage is so good into Rivenhelper.
Yeah. Oh, man, I love toxicity so much. I haven't used it since my playthrough of Gen 8.
I'm a big fan of it as well. I wish we were able to see it a bit more in this league, but like we talked about, Salt is one of those tried and true, brings a team of 6 and kind of sticks to it. Speaking of which, though, let's go into the match. They're both waiting, and let's see what team they've brought today. Alrighty. On our left here with Riven Helper, we have an Azumarill, Hydreigon, that Farigiraf, Cloyster, Hatterene, and Maushold. You were right. That's a lot of
It's
setup.
literally all the setup Pokemon.
It's
Every one of those Pokemon carries a setup move.
Yep. And then on the other side, we have Salt with the Amoonguss. It's we've seen it time and time again. We've seen the Amoonguss, the Orthworm, the Vaporeon, the Cryogonal, Toxicroak, and Espeon. Actually, this Orthworm hasn't come in a few weeks.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I haven't seen this Orthworm in forever.
Yeah,
Why is this the matchup for the Orthworm?
I'm not sure. It does kind of sit in front of this Farigiraf, potentially in front of this Cloyster even, and in front of this Hatterene pretty well. Maybe it's carrying a Rocky Helmet for this Maushold too. Who's to
Interesting.
say?
I'm wondering. Yeah, I'm wondering what kind of shenanigans it's carrying at the moment. Cause like, what can we do with like its other ability is just like Sand Veil, right? Like, I don't think it.
Yeah, it gets Earth Eater and Sand Veil. There's not a lot of ground type moves to come out of the Red Hot Chili Peppers team. So yeah,
I'm
what's
hoping this thing carries some spice.
I'm hoping so too. It's coming out of coming off the bench after a few weeks. So let's hopefully get started and see if what kind of spice it can bring. This body press, maybe even just like heavy slam into a couple of these mons seems pretty good. Just like poison types are pretty good. These steel type also is pretty good because that double fairy type, ice types, just seems all right. What kind of leads are you expecting here?
I'm, I mean, I'm kind of in the realm of like, imagine if this Azumarill is just like safety goggles, and then just, oh, here we go. Well, we got the mouse holding the Earthworm.
Pretty good lead coming from Salt here, actually. Lead matchup rather, not the children. What a nickname.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this Earthworm just kind of just goes, what are you gonna do? If this thing has a Rocky helmet on it, oh my goodness.
Yeah, Thunder Wave. Are we seeing a support mouse hold? I didn't even know it got that move. When you think about this mouse hold, you kind of just think about the tidy up and population bomb. Like it actually gets a pretty decent amount of coverage.
Okay, so I'm wondering if this mouse, what else this mouse hold is carrying now. Maybe it was expecting some other kind of set, because like from the Earthworm. Because, yeah, I think this Earthworm might just try to Iron Defense body press. Yeah.
25% on a resisted hit. That's hitting pretty hard. And even if you go for this belly drum here, I'm not sure that this Earthworm's tanky. It can take a hit. What would the blue Pikachu here, the Azumarill, have to be able to
if it has
hit it? Play rough, that does 7%. That's nothing.
It does not carrying Citrus Berry. We know that. It just reached below half.
It could have a pinch berry, like a figgy berry or something like that. So we'll see if once it goes down to that 25% threshold, if it is able to heal up a bit. But what? Obviously, we have a couple special mons here with the Hatterene, the Hydreigon, and the Farigiraf here. But what kind of thing are you maybe expecting Riven Helper to answer this Earthworm? Because at the moment it looks kind of like just like an iron wall.
Yeah, I mean, the issue that's coming is Steel's a good type. And I mean, like, what the rest of the team does not have a lot of just like generically good answers, but it's gonna switch in the Amoonguss when the Farigiraf pops in. I feel like this might be a better matchup.
Oh, absolutely.
Favor now.
I really like this switch in for Riven Helper here, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm hoping this Farigiraf is Sap Sipper, and this Spore just gives it an attack boost. No!
Oh, it is not. It
Unfortunate.
Goes to sleep. I'm gonna laugh so hard if it's Sleep Talk.
Holy crap, that would be fantastic.
Okay.
Here comes the Toxicroak. Gets a turn of Sleep off. We saw this last week against me. The Toxicroak might be setting up for a Sucker Punch here, or Sword Stance into Sucker Punch kind of situation here. But this is one of the... This Farigiraf, I believe, is one of the... It's one of the Terra Captains, isn't it?
It is not.
Citrus Berry. Cudchew! It must be Cudchew this week.
Oh, okay.
Which means that it might be vulnerable to that Sucker Punch, though. Close combat. That still does a lot of damage, my goodness.
Wake up? Nope,
no, wake up. Cudchew, there's that second proc.
Yeah, but this close combat should now pretty much guarantee kill.
Yeah.
Or nearly.
Did what, 51% just there? 58%. So this,
yeah, it's definitely going to kill.
This close combat will spell the end of this Farigiraf. This Amoonguss sleep this Spore sleep has just been so brutal for the last 2 weeks. Just full sleep churns. No luck for the people being put to sleep.
It's basically just been revealed that it's just a big issue. Like this sleep bird is a big thing.
The last 2 weeks,
Whoa.
It switch out
into the Earthworm.
Interesting.
Okay.
Maybe worried about the wake up there. Maybe it's not carrying Sucker Punch this week.
Oh, that may be the case. Yeah. I mean, there's also this, but this was also what Riven wanted, right? Earlier, they wanted to actually switch this into the Earthworm.
It seemed so, and this doesn't have the defense boost now, so that body press isn't going to do as much. And now the Nasty Plot coming out, Paralyzed, alright. We see in the setup from the photograph coming out that Sword Power did 18%, but now +2, and then also the added bonus from the extra stat boosts onto the Stored Power. What do you think this last move is going to be? Because it's a Terra Captain. You think there's a chance that we have a Terra like fighting coming out from it potentially? I know it's not a Terra Captain. That's right.
It's not a Terra Captain. Yeah, the Hydreigon and the Cloyster are the Terras. Yeah, I mean, I'm imagining this thing, its other move is probably just carrying something like Psychic. Like, there's a big damage Psychic move, or it's... What?
Oh, that multiplicative stacking of the damage on the Stored Power with the nasty plot. This thing might just go all the way now, unless it is carrying the Sucker Punch. I don't know what Salt's able to do about this. The Stored Power might just kill everything.
This is what I was saying earlier. Like, if you just get off a couple setup moves, I mean, Rivet's whole team is full of them. You might just be able to sweep the rest of the team.
Comes the Amoonguss again. Maybe trying to go for the sleep again, hoping it can potentially live a Stored Power, but we both know that that's not going to happen.
That won't happen unless this thing's Focus Sash.
Ooh.
Nope.
That would have been hot. That actually would have been hot. The Focus Sash Amoonguss. With Regenerator, you can switch it back out. Oh, that would have been sick. Here comes Ivan proven to be bulkier than people expect it to be, but I still think the Stored Power is going to be able to take it down.
Yeah, I feel like the Stored Power is about to go so hard and just absolutely obliterate.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not... This Espeon might be the only thing that can maybe take a hit, but even then, it still might just go down because of how many boosts Riven Helper was able to get up.
Yeah, +3 special attack. It's just such a major threat.
Stored Power currently sitting at how much power?
Oh!
Wait, it was faster?
Oh, that's a fast Espeon.
Holy crap! That was...
It must have been choice. It must
Choice Scarf, yeah. Stored Power gets +20 power for each user stat boost, so it's currently at
It's got
4 and 6, so it's got 120 extra power. There's 140 base power plus 3 times special attack. Goes for the Sucker Punch. It is carrying it. It had it the whole time. But now we're playing a game.
At this point, yeah, like, oh, I guess, yeah, what happened? Sucker Punch will eventually run out of PP. Oh, no, it's now or never.
Does Salt go for the Sucker? He does go for the Sucker Punch twice in a row.
Yeah.
I can't imagine that Riven Helper's got some kind of faster Mon here.
I'm wondering if there was the world where you just try to not even lose a Pokemon. You just switch out the Farigiraf, being like, they're just gonna go for Sucker Punch.
I think it's like, given the fact that you're kind of on a 50-50 here, I think it's safer to safer to try and go for an attacking move, just sack it off, expect maybe a close combat to come out if it doesn't go for Sucker Punch. And there's not a lot here that likes to switch into a close combat, especially not from this Life Orb boosted Toxicroak.
Yeah, I think this looks like with the mouse hold coming in, this Pop Bomb goes real hard.
Oh yeah, we gotta don't get greedy. Don't set up the tidy up. You can just go for the Population Bomb. Maybe go for the Thunder Wave. Try to get in this Cloyster safely. Does it get to? Oh. But the close combat does go off and take it down. That minus defense though could be relevant for a potential Ice Shard coming from the Cloyster.
I mean, yeah. I mean, this thing, this Toxicroak with half speed is slow.
I feel like we've seen this situation before though. Down to these last 2 Pokemon, and like this Toxicroak just ready to take on the world. It happened to you, and you overcame. It happened to me. I did not overcome it. Let's see if Riven Helper can.
I mean, the big difference at the moment is that this Toxicroak is currently paralyzed.
Going for the ballsy Shell Smash.
Okay, Whiter. Close combat.
It doesn't die.
Does it kill?
Can go for the Ice Shard here. Has to respect the Sucker Punch.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh.
That close combat did so much. This is a Cloyster. Oh, and the Sucker Punch gets him. Oh no, maybe not carrying the Ice Shard this week.
Oh Oh no. I mean, I was really expecting that. Yeah, like just a priority over priority. I mean, okay. I mean, yeah. What he said? He's sending now. Just like what the Azumarill? Just trying to
I think
like
you have to.
Aquajet in.
Why not the Hydreigon? It can't. Like, there's no way the Hydreigon doesn't outspeed. Is this just like a bulky, slow Hydreigon? Is this
Be.
paralyzed Toxicroak? This man don't got legs anymore. I'm sorry, this woman ain't got legs anymore, and she's about to take out the whole crew. Oh my god!
Why was it faster? Oh my god!
What the? It is just about to be the back-to-back for the Toxic. This Toxicroak about to trying to become the best Pokemon in the whole league.
Okay, there shouldn't be a single situation. Ground. Okay. Okay.
Holy! But now there's there's an ice type in front of this ground type Hydreigon.
Ugh, that's gonna
And
hit hard.
this Cryogonal can be faster than this Hydreigon.
Yeah, it is possible. I think it's probably likely, considering that we never saw it coming against the Toxicroak.
Yeah.
Expecting that maybe there was a
Goes
speed
for the
dip.
freeze dry. This has to be a bulky set. Oh my goodness.
100%. A Fire Fang doing 50. Basically what we're seeing now, if that freeze dry freezes.
What is this, an assault vest? That did nothing. My goodness. Yeah, this must be at least specially defensive invested or an assault vest. Because looking at the calc on the side here that we have, this freeze try only does that amount of damage if it's an assault vest or if it has a lot of special defense investment.
Oh my goodness.
Could be HP invested too, potentially, but I like to think it's just an assault vest. That'd be very interesting.
I'm looking at this, and I'm just at this final situation. The Cryogonal just desperately trying to struggle against these last two Pokemon. It needs to get a freeze off with this freeze dry.
It desperately reflect.
Fire Fang! Oh my god! It doesn't kill now.
What is happening? This is the most.
Does it get a recovery move?
It does. It gets recover.
Oh my god!
Does it get the freeze?
Unfortunately,
the Draco Meteor coming out to end this match. But once again, that Cryogonal showing that you just cannot count it out. It is going to go the distance if you give it an inch.
Oh my goodness, yeah, this game was quite literally just, here's my Toxicroak, deal with it.
It seems like that kind of seems to be the theme of Salt's matches recently. It's just, here's my Toxicroak, deal with it.
What is Toxicroak's rating in the ladder? Like, is it a UU, OU?
Unironically, I believe this thing is an RU Pokemon.
I can't wait for someone to steal it.
Yeah, it is an NU Pokemon. Oh my goodness, this thing is so much better than we've been giving it credit for.
It's for being at the bottom of the barrel. Yeah, it's been performing extremely well.
Yeah, it's absolutely wild to me, and I am so happy to see it. But
I guess that's fair. There's a lot of Pokemon in those tiers that are just like super good that just don't see a lot of play.
Yeah, it's just we see a lot of Pokemon above them that are just outclass them, unfortunately, but they are still good. And on that note, though, we're gonna call this match to a close, just like that Draco Meteor drew that Cryogonal's life to a close. And that Toxicroak drew four of Riven's Pokemon's life to a close. My goodness. Anyway, have a good night, folks.
Have a good one.